Greetings, everyone. It's your boy, TheDomotaku. How is it going after midnight? Man, I feel like it's been a while since I streamed. What is the last thing I streamed, actually? Hold up. I honestly forgot. What's going on, Sephia? Welcome. Testing. How do you spell it? Cartethia. I'm assuming it's Cartethia, right? I haven't heard the official pronunciation in game, but yeah, dude, that sneak peek is that's pretty good. Not gonna lie, I'm not confident story, but I see her everywhere on the internet, so very exciting, most definitely. Oh, I streamed the Nikkei, and then 3.3 stream. I completely forgot I did that. 4 a.m. in the morning. Well, anyways, guys. Hopefully, after after midnight crew. We're starting the 3.2 story finally because I need to roll for Zonnie first. That's true. Yeah, I gotta go through so much things. But yeah, we're gonna start the 3.2 story now. We got. Let's see, actually, hold on. How much days do we have left in this patch? 9 days. Yikes. Okay, we gotta get on the roll on this one. So yeah, better late than never, right? Where is the audio? Speech. All right, better start the Star Rail story sooner or later. All right, 3.2 time. I did my toes in it. You almost have the same jade amounts. Oh really? So I was thinking about it actually, and considering, so with like the fake collab, right? It's unfortunate a little bit, but like, so I think, I don't know if the fate banners will have the same currency as like our normal banners, because they have separate banner and separate not currency. I don't know if they said currency in the official news update, but they said they have separate banner and pity, right? So I was like, okay, so all of our savings and shit doesn't like thing, right? So yeah, that was my thought process for a second. I was like, wait a minute, if it's a separate banner and separate pity, does that mean they'll have like a limited currency instead of like our tickets? Seems like their pity is separate. Yeah, they said that the pity and the banner is separate, but then I thought occurred to me, was like, wait, did they say separate currency as well? Because if that's the case, then that might be kind of ass. And also, I would not convert these things. Yeah, either go all in on Fate or on the main story characters. Yeah. Well, Fate is like gonna be on for like 2 patches, so that's very nice. Finan, well, I'm gonna have to grab him regardless, considering he's Mighty's best boy. So best of friendo. So I gotta get that. All right. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I was doing Divergent. I was like, why am I here? Let's go over to the main story. View story recap. Do I really want a story recap? All right, let me do my best impression of previously on Honkai Star Rail. What the frick did happen, actually? What's going on, Blood? Welcome. We're starting 3.2. How's everyone after Midnight Crew? Seems like the Archer free character is the last 3.6. That would be kind of nice. We aren't sure how long does the collab goes. That's a good question. Yes, we will have official details once we have that stream. Oh man, that stream is gonna be so nice. It's gonna be so much Fate stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to pinpoint what happened in the last 3.2 story. I know we defeated, man, a lot happened in that time. Well, a lot of West Winds and shit, and we got the core flame for Mighty, and then that happened. And then we defeated the robe dude, supposedly. Spoilers. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyways, let's just go at it. Let's go over to... Is that the... Wait, where is this? What is this place? Oh, it's the rooftop. I was like, where is this place? Not a bathhouse. Alright, let's start the story. Got a lot to catch up on. Or at least start on, pretty much. Ooh, oh man, I can't get over the freaking concert, dude. I hear all the soundtracks now in this game. I'm just like, oh, I remember this when this was in the concert. Even yeah, the Enforced tracks are like really fresh in my mind right now because of the concert. Man, I can't get over that concert, but that shit's so good. Watch the high scene and Cypher stuff? Oh, not yet, no. I was gonna watch that like tonight actually. When I'm like chilling in bed. The West Wind! No more of that shit. Even though I saw in the trailers too, like the 3.3 trailer, I was like, I don't want to know anymore, man. I'm gonna get emotional damage again. Shit, I don't even know what happens in this storyline. All I know is that we've got Cass and
where to now?
ANAXA focus. So we got, of course, rocking the Cass team because look at our Cassie. Ah, yeah. Oh my gosh! Also, her part in the concert, that shit was so memorable. What's up, little chimeras? Look near the area. Which this area? That place? That place? No. Is there like a hidden Easter egg besides that place? All the chimeras are just chilling here. Chibi? Wait, are you just chilling? How's the Dr. Ratio song? Oh my gosh. That I'm gonna be real. Dr. Ratio is too powerful because that song got the whole stream content claims. So it's all good though. It's not too bad.
If you can get there on foot, then don't bother using the Century Gate.
Hey Chibi. See you next time. Oh, I got a crystal shard. Oh. That song is like, it's pretty addicting when I'm listening to it, but it's not like stuck in my head. That song was out when Hoyo Fair was here. Oh, 2024 Hoyo Fair. Oh, interesting. I did not see the Hoyo Fair. I don't really watch the Hoyo Fairs too much. I've seen a few back in the days, but I never like always catch up on them when they show up. But it's a pretty neat song. Head to the garden and discuss what to do next with the Chrysostairs. Stuck in my head. It's pretty thing. No! 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 Chibios' memory has unveiled the very first prophecy. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. Only one shall live till the end, and they alone will witness Era Nova. Bro. Screw the prophecies. I've played Fate. Fate doesn't exist. If I take on Ornyx's trial, will the prophecy come to pass for me as well? Interact with Chibi or Castries? Oh, shit. That's a good point. Regardless, I must give Eglaya an answer. Wait. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Yes, they wanted me to become the freaking demigod of time and shit. Wait, I thought Chibi was, though. I forget. Maybe I should have watched that recap.
Ah, it's you, Cass.
Yes.
I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary,
Chibi,
knowing that time is
Cassie.
limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that ANAXA's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
Oh yeah, Naxxa's thing, huh? I forget. I haven't seen him around.
The courses Professor ANAXA taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology.
Like, remember how many core flames you need.
Honest,
how much you have left.
Those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
The history of mythology, taught by the blasphemous
So
great
Arcana?
reformer
Oh,
himself.
dude, she looks so
I can
good.
imagine their fear.
And she's part of Phantom's team. That's pretty nice. I was like, I forgot. Like, Phantom's just been chilling
Students would often
solo,
rush to
but
the
now she
podium
has like
during
an actual
class to
squad
challenge
mate.
him on those blasphemous ideas.
She looks pretty fine, and that's Yabe for my gems and
Lady
tickets, pretty
Aglaya,
much.
Has your
Even though she's
relationship
probably limited,
with Professor
unlimited.
ANAXA always been like this?
I had no idea who it was until I saw the
Openly
comments.
dismisses
Oh
people's
no,
faith
I remember.
and questions
I
the
remember
very
that team specifically
justification
because
of
like
the
it's like
flame
was
chase
it
journey.
Lost?
Our positions
I
have
forgot
been
what the
destined
book,
to
the
be
name
at
was
odds.
called. But it's like book
While
related.
you
I
were
was like, oh
studying
yeah,
there, I
Phantom
assume
works
you
at the
must have
library,
heard of
right?
his nickname.
A Dromus draped in finery?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas. Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar.
Yo, actually, wait, man. I'm
To
trying to remember
remain
if I
true
saw
to his
I remember the
principles,
trailer
he is
for
unafraid to
3.2.
stand opposed to
I
the
don't remember
world,
if like freaking
and that
ANAXA does some
requires
shit actually.
considerable resolve.
I don't know, man.
Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a
What's going on,
Chrysos
Claudio?
heir, he
Welcome.
refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
Good morning. Hey, what's up?
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes.
Yes.
Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
Yes.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
Kill him. I'm
In
just
light
kidding.
of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the core flame.
Really?
However, if ANAXA decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Yikes. It's gonna be a 2-hour stream?
Just as I feared.
Approximately about.
The Flame Chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more
Gotta
like
dip
an
my
empty
toes
shell.
somewhere in Saril.
Given his strong
At the
sense of
time of the day.
self-respect,
Later in the
I
day,
trust that
well,
Anaxagoras will
happy
make the
Mother's
right
Day
decision.
to any mothers out there. But
Still,
yeah, I'm gonna
I
be
can't help but
hanging
hope
with
for
family,
another
so that's that.
possibility. Perhaps ANAXA will also overcome his
Besides,
limitations.
the best
now that
time
he
to
knows
game
time
is after
limited.
midnight. That's when all the gamers are awake.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time.
I forget.
But
I
now,
forget
let's
someone
greet
in
our
our
guest.
group chat rolled for
You're
ANAXA.
here.
Oh shit. Hey,
Does
hello.
this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial?
Oh shit, am I actually doing it? We are ready, Mem and me. I'm still on the fence. Well, if it's me and Mem.
It seems that this sacred beast is just as indispensable, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Oh, sorry.
Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem memmy mem.
I kind of missed that.
Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated.
So I'm gonna be a god.
However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity. You will inherit Orynyx's divinity and bear the time of Amphorius, all on your own.
Yo, if I get like freaking time god powers, then oh no.
From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
Are you trying to talk me out of it? Is there a plan B? Yeah, is there a plan B?
It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations.
What if I'm a spirit? Would I still be a god? I mean, you must get some kind of divinity or something like that. At least that's what fate taught me.
There are still many priests of Yanissopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
Seems like a shot in the dark. If I do not descend into hell, who will? Alright, that's it. I'm out. If I don't descend to hell, who will? No. Let's not be too good.
Memmy mem, mem mem mem, memmy.
Mem me? Mem.
Memmy mem, memmy mem 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 hero.
Oh, that's fucking cute. It's just like, mem, hero. Mem.
Memmy mem mem, mem 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 mem, memmy mem 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 mem, memmy mem mem.
I can just imagine, like, whoever voices mems just be like, yeah, you're gonna see a lot of memes. You insert, like, a normal word once in a while, but then by the end of this arc, you'll speak normally.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well.
Oddly enough, I'm remembering them.
Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
I trust you all to make the right call. Do I even have a say in this? I don't think we do, honestly. The video I posted in Starro General, Hyacinth got her alt cost down by 10. Her Memo Sprite is immune to CC. Wait, that seems like a buff. I thought she got nerfed. Alt cost down by 10. Yeah, that seems like a buff. So they buffed Hyacinth and then nerfed Cypher. Yeah, why did they do that to the cat girl, man?
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinen will call for you when the ceremony is ready.
Oh, we're actually going through with this.
It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akuma. Nearly rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude.
Yo, if you give me the powers of Zawaldo, hell, fucking yeah.
When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we
Cypher
lift the
nerf's quite
taboo
long, so
and
watch the
discuss
video about
things
it. Yeah, I
openly.
probably will. Risen. Yo, I get the power of time. I'll have Zawaldo. Wait, what did it say? Before leaving, I should what? Talk to Cass? Hey, Cass. Oh my goodness, there's 2 Casses. Hey, Cass. Oh, that's the wrong character. Oh, there you go.
Mister, may everything go well for you and Mem.
Thanks, Cass. You need Aglaia for something too?
It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaia.
Sky Titan in 3.3 looks so cool. It does look like a nice boss. They fly now. When the bosses fly, oh, it's all hell breaks loose. When the boss battles, they fly.
Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing.
Is it named Venti?
Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner
Can we
has
get
passed
E1
on.
Herda?
Lady
Probably
Trianne
not.
gave this book to me since she knew how much I liked to read.
Is it Herda's first, right? With Hyacinth, and then it's Aggie next? You know, as tempting as it would be, I gotta get my Barbara Summer first. Can you tell me more about the book? Is this book very special?
It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon
Alright, just like
corrupted
the same
by the
as
black tide
3.0 then,
descended
okay, I
one
see.
day, swooping upon the city like death itself. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end.
Whoa. Okay.
Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city. As a result, the prosperous Styxia met its demise.
Gonna roll for Kevin? You mean Finan? Probably. He's cool. Finan's been a bro so far, and he's of course he's Mighty's best bro, so I gotta get him. And he just happens to run along the Fate collab, so there'll be a lot of characters going about. That's why I'm skipping Herda for the moment. According to leakers, 3.5 might be Don Hung SP. Inhibitor Lude? What a dark story, what a touching story.
Mem?
Huh? How was it touching?
Mem,
I wanted to
mem.
brighten the mood, man. Calm down.
I actually think so too.
See? Great minds think alike, ma'am.
Mem?
What?
Mem?
That was the correct option to increase friendship level? Oh my gosh, ma'am's fucking going. No fucking way. Wait, I actually want to screenshot this. That's fucking hilarious. Good. Oh fuck! I need the text. That's fucking thing. Yes, that's the right freaking option to increase friendship level, ma'am. I play JRPGs. I know my shit. I've played the Personas. Oh, a new Don Hung. Do they put another freaking Don Hung form? I already skipped out on his other one. Oh man. I guess it depends what this one does. Let me do imaginary again.
The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many
Five-star March? Oh my
tragicomedy
gosh,
strips.
yes. Would.
She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before. It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive.
Trailblaze. No one goes through life without leaving their mark behind. She probably did not think much of it while she was writing. Trailblaze.
That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs.
Apparently she can summon dragons
seems
to all
human
allies.
nature
What?
to try and leave records of things.
Rock the dragon.
Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden.
You wanna see?
Despite having visited many cities in Amphorius, I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky. If there is an opportunity...
You can take a look at it now. We can just, you know, chillax and, I don't know, photo camera and chill.
Forget it.
Damn it.
Let's talk about this in the future. For now, I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
They count as ally summon, so the banana planner orb can work. Oh, that's good. I don't think there's anything else to do here. Let's go talk to Don, huh?
May you complete the trial safely and obtain...
Thanks, Cass. Alright. Where's Daniel Hung? Donna XP is apparently preservation? No fucking ways. Preservation? Oh shit, he's here with Finan. What's up, Fine? What's up, Fine Man? Citizens Assembly.
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something
What's
that
up,
the both of
partner?
you should
Sorry, I'm
probably
skipping
know.
you for Saber. Some good news? Some more trouble?
I wouldn't call it trouble. I just think it will be favorable if the both of you understand the situation in Akuma better.
Oh yeah, got your 300% relic farming. I have been doing it. I honestly, because I can't farm the freaking highest seed set, I'm just like, bro, what do I even farm at this rate? I think, fuck, I forgot. You know what? I should probably look up what Cypher's set is, because I think Cypher doesn't have a new set, right? I should have done that. Damn it. I kind of used a few tries already. I think, isn't Cypher's gear set? It's the quantum set, right? Or something else? I actually don't know. You know what? When I watch that video on the Discord, I'll probably look up like her kit or like her best set, because I should probably farm that. It's Pioneer. Fuck, which one's Pioneer again? Pioneer. Fuck, I'm blanking right now. Which one's that one? Do you remember the Council of Elders that was on our heels previously? It seems like they've made their move. Akron. Oh, Akron said, wait, really? Oh, you know, I could see that actually, considering she's Annihility. Oh. I might have extra pieces of that then, actually. I should take a look at that. Thank you for the info. She has the field debuff? Damn, I can see that. I don't know, I thought I heard before, like I guess maybe in the early days, it was like quantum set. Everyone was saying quantum set. And I was like, oh yeah, she's quantum, she's Annihility, and she does defense shred. Yeah, that makes sense. Her talent is debuff if her speed is over 170. Holy fork, not only does she run fast, but she is fast in stats.
Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to use the cat girl with my Acheron, hell yeah.
This is the most important social event of Akuma. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey.
So Aglaya doesn't actually call the shots?
Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years, even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone.
Kafka Lycon can work on her too. Damn. All this time I actually don't have the Kafka Lycon on her. I don't have the Kafka signature. Maybe if that came back through the shop, I might grab that just for Kafka. I have never once passed my sociology class. Perhaps you should retake some exams next time you visit Paperfold University. No, I don't want to go back to school. No, don't make me. Tell me more about the Citizens Assembly.
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens Assembly at Dawncloud.
Akron's Lycon works too. I have the 4-star cone with her and Black Swan. Does that count?
During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaya should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue.
Guys, clearly they're the only ones protecting the damn city. They're the only ones with freaking superpowers. It sounds like some sort of system to balance the heroes and the mortals.
That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs and hope to take complete control over the flame-chased journey.
Bruh, how?
We can refer to them as the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows. It's only thanks to Aglaya that the flame-chased journey has been able to continue to this day.
Politics.
The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner. But this time, there seems to be a new variable to the situation.
What, us? Is it us? Is it Mem? Is it ANAXA? It's Mem, isn't it?
Me?
It's me? Not Mem? Oh, wow. Good one. An interesting train of thought, but the Council of Elders has another target in mind.
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor ANAXA.
Oh my gosh, ANAXA, what are you doing?
Aglaya will surely take back Cersei's core flame. But with ANAXA's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him. He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time...
You suspect that he might betray the Flame Chase journey and defect toward the Council of Elders?
ANAXA has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a
How
betrayal.
can you not believe in the prophecy? You have a little god inside
However, he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akuma. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another.
Bruh, ANAXA. I have a better understanding of the full picture now. Is there anything that we can do?
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for.
What are you fighting for? We understand. Thank you for being honest with us. Things are piling up again, Traveler. Oh fuck, wrong one. Domotaku and Mem are tied up with Ornyx's trial, and while I'm preparing to visit the Grove to uncover clues about the world beyond the sky. Let's just take things one step at a time. I just want to rest now. I also do want to. None of those things seem like they're going to be easy to deal with. One thing at a time.
Allow me to
Whenever you get swamped with
apologize
things,
for the
just
fact
one
that
thing
we
at a time.
always seem to be troubling you. I hope that Ornyx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating.
Hope they add more
I
characters to
remember
like
that they
close to the
seemed
shop.
quite fond of you back in the Abyss.
I guess we'll find. Well, actually, well, they didn't say anything for the current next update, so 3.3 will not have. They I hope they would have mentioned it by then, but it looks like it'll be around for a while because I feel like they would announce something like that. They switch out and rotate characters in the shop. Yeah, gonna pull the chef girl in Genshin. I most likely will because I was talking with Blood, and considering how vital she is for like ice and water teams in Genshin, and considering I also have a lot of ice and water characters, and also there's another ice character coming out in the future, she's probably gonna be like really good to have. So I'll probably pull for her in the future for sure. I think I forgot. I was supposed to go check if I have like my pity was, because I haven't pulled a Genshin in a long time, so I don't remember. I think literally the last person I rolled for was the Archon, so it's been a hot minute.
Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
Uh-huh. Politics. 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 Oh my gosh, bro. I'm not reading any of this, bro. There's no fucking way. If you want to read this, be my means. Democracy. I get it. What's up, Daniel Hung? It's just as I expected. The troubles afflicting the flame chase journey aren't just external issues. The complex internal politics and interpersonal relationships are also exacerbating the problem. I was like, what is this word? Exacerbating. It's like, oh yeah, that's exacerbating. We can't let our guard down yet. We have to find out where we stand in this large interwoven web. All right, Daniel Hung, I'm gonna go sleep. I want to add anime to the Chryso journey. It's not that soon. There are still a few more days until then. Don't worry, everything will be fine. I feel like a sitting duck that has been thrown into the deep end. Listen, man, don't worry about this. I've seen Ace Attorney. I know how to do my trials and whatnot. Got this, man. Let's just hope that everything goes well. After all, as someone who has earned the gaze of an Aeon, you should be able to overcome the trial of a regional god just fine. We've also unknowingly gotten used to sleeping with the midday sun shining brightly above our heads. Get some rest. Oh my gosh, you're right, actually. They always sleep in the freaking sunlight. Or the daytime. Perhaps a new phase of our trailblazing expedition in Euphorius is about to begin. Let's go do the trial. I hope we get a post of Lupa's sneak peek. Probably in due time, for sure, yeah. A few days later, at the Vortex of Genesis. Oh, here we go. Good recap.
Orynyx's vacant totem awaits.
I wanted to see how much core flames you had left, because I was like, okay, how many do we have?
If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphorius, please.
Wasn't the forest area dark? Oh my gosh, wait, you're right. Why is it just in the main city that it's just the sun never goes down? Is that paradise? All right. Let's recap this. So looks like we have 2, 4, 6, 7. That's 7 core flames. And I think we have 1 in ANAXA. So we technically have 8 actually, right? So that means we're missing 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're only missing 4. So then it would be Cass. I think Hyacine is 1, 2. I think they said that Cypher is a demigod, so we have that one already, right? I have no clue what the other 2 would be. Interesting. Oh, Maide! Oh, not Maide. Finan. Finan doesn't have one yet, or like, you know, he hasn't gotten his yet, or whatever it's gonna be. What's up, Trailblaze?
Little Gray and Mem, thank you.
Cypher is a demigod? Okay, so they have her core flame then, yeah.
Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May carefully light your path forward.
Zawaldo.
Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer.
I'm gonna get the power of Zawaldo. Let's go. May the Westwood guide you
down.
down.
Of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
Damn, okay. Let's begin. I've long gone used to fighting fires. Let's do this. I have the power of plot armor at my side, and Mem.
The 8th core flame coveted
Jade
by the
on my
miracle
soul.
that once belonged to the great
meme.
veil of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the 2 elected heroes of the Chrysosairs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles. Who? Mem.
It's also who for me, not that.
Both of you, please, come forward. Recite along with us.
Okay.
O Majesty,
O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world,
we
we
seek
seek
your divinity
to mend the rifts of the world.
Fill
Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. I don't think I have gold blood.
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn.
Oops.
Please, focus
Oops. I don't have gold blood.
and
surrender
surrender
the core flame. Wonder what kind of trial I go through. Oh shit. Alright. I behold the power of Zawaldo. Whoa. I'm ass. I wonder if Central is posting any vids yet? I have not checked yet. Oh shit. What's that? Whispering.
Oryx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Wait for my return, my friends. I love all of you. I love you all. Especially you, Cass. That doesn't seem appropriate for the current mood. So let's just leave the farewells for next time.
Don't worry. You're tougher than I am, right?
I don't know about that. You kind of beat us up and took my bat. Let's go, Domotaku. Baz!
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Although he loves cracking jokes at inopportune times,
Wow.
his determination is as strong as the Chrysosairs. He will definitely succeed.
Hey man, that's just how I cope with life, alright? Cracking jokes at the random times.
While he's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Uh-oh.
Speak. I'm listening.
You guys are doing all this while I'm gone? Wow. What is my trial gonna be anyways?
Slap, slap!
Don't slap me, man, please.
Wake up!
5 more minutes.
How is it? How do you feel?
Oh my gosh, Mem's talking normally. No fucking way. How are you able to talk?
Right? I think that it's amazing too.
Damn, there you go.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Damn, we got wait. Fuck, what's the name? It's Abby, right? From Wuwa. They got Abby, Python, and Mem, bro. So like floating companions, emergency foods everywhere.
I have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected.
Damn.
They allowed me to grow beyond expectations.
You know what? Props to the Mem VA because now they don't have to keep saying Mem all the damn time.
Also, listen. The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Mother,
Oh, does that sound like Cass?
it hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Are the years of isolation coming to an end?
Oryx. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space. We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
The voice sounds familiar. Yeah, I thought it sounded like Cass for a second.
Memories broken.
Mother. Happy Mother's Day.
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
Mother.
You. It's you. I remember you.
Hello. How can I help?
Sky Father has gazed upon you. Mother is calling for you.
Does Skyfather refer to Fully? That's Remembrance, right? The Titan's words are indistinct. Each syllable emerging from the mist seemed to be cloaked in frost, symbolizing memory.
Sky Father has chosen you.
Who is your mother? Majestic voice pierces through the golden mist, reaching the unseen mountain walls in the distance, reflecting and returning to your ears as an echo. Within the echo, you seemingly could make out the cry of a baby.
Mother is no longer.
Yeah, for lose remembrance, noise. I knew my Star Rail history. We've come to you because of something important.
Something important. An important matter.
Oryx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Freedom. Freedom.
Freedom! Freedom, lady!
I want freedom.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
Leave it to us, Titan. What's troubling you, big fella? Leave it to us.
You have potential, strength, willpower, powerful, and tenacious. But you lack something.
What? What do I lack?
Just one thing.
What is it? Is it because I'm not Stell? I'm careless right now?
Lacking something. What is it?
What you lack is a future.
What? What? Don't give me the death flag now. I don't have a future. That's right, I live in the moment. Wait, what future? Yeah, I live in the moment.
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already. The
My head.
gaze from Sky Father. Stabilize your form.
Wait, I'm fucking dying? Oh, hold up.
Because from the moment you crossed the sky, your life was cast away.
What's happening?
Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
My head.
What? How is that possible?
Do you mean that I'm already dead? Do I have a heartbeat? Oh my gosh, this is a memory.
The space is collapsing. Someone must inherit
Ma'am.
Emphorius will succumb to eternal disorder.
You saw me clearly explain things. What about the trial? Revive me quickly.
Time never compromises, never bears grudges, never forgives, never makes a choice. Child of humanity, Titans, Mother, Sky Father, time restrains everything that exists in
The
this
fuck is
world.
happening?
Orynyx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
Pathstrider of remembrance, my strength, I shall entrust
What?
to you.
What?
The fate of the world. If you wish to save it, go and find your future that has been stolen.
What?
Even if that means you'll have to cheat death. You'll have to challenge that. Hand of shadow, clasped with unyielding fingers.
For the passing of 15 entry hours, go forth and reclaim my future. What? This is the true trial of time. Oh my goodness. I'm dead? Everything I know is a lie. You're finally awake. Oh, fuck. Skyrim all over again. Oh, you're finally awake. I'll keep it simple. You succeeded. Onyx has entrusted you with their divinity. Now you're no different from a demigod of Emphorius. However, they added cutscenes. Now white background and black text. Mem has told me about what happened during the trial. They are still explaining things to the others and told me to bring you back to your room to rest first. The Titan must be joking, right? Don't sigh, Don Hung. So, what's my superpower? Zawaldo. For you to be able to say that even now, you're truly impressive. What's going on, Lash? What's up? Alright, did miss much? Yeah, we apparently we found out we're dead. And we have the power of Zawaldo in our hands now. There's something that I've never told you. When we landed on Emphorius, our car was pierced by Nikidor's lance. Do you remember? Back in the ruins of the abyss, this is what I said. You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed to pieces. Actually, my account kind of made light of the situation. What actually happened was much more complicated. You were severely injured back then, with several wounds, still bleeding profusely. I struggled to carry you out and used the last of my strength to stem the bleeding, but then I was also hit by a falling rock and lost my consciousness. What? Last time I checked on you, still weren't breathing. When I regained consciousness, I saw that you were alive and full of energy, so I never brought this up again. So you were knocked unconscious by a rock? Don't make fun of the situation, bro. How exactly did I come back to life? I'm not sure whether the gaze of Fuli has anything to do with this matter, but according to the Titan, you are living in the form of a memory right now, just like those objects of the past and the miracles of Onyx. I'm fucking dead. Perhaps Mem is the anchor rope that ties you to the present. I had assumed they couldn't stray too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite. What should I do next? Cry. Cry for me. Stellaron, do something! What should I do next? It's not time for us to despair yet. There must be a way to save you. Ornyx mentioned finding your stolen future and cheating death. Considering Maide's indestructible body, it seems to suggest that there is some kind of miraculous power in Amphorius that can even reverse death. Oh man, that's why we're able to touch Cass, because we're fucking dead. The key seems to lie with the Hand of Shadow, whose whereabouts are unknown.
Hey, are you alright?
Oh my gosh, Mem's speaking normally now. It took them 2 patches to finally talk normally.
I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the Titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her.
Let's do that then, Domotaku.
Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosairs already know everything that has happened to you.
What?
I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
I don't hate you, Mem. Fine, yours. I'm million. Let's do that then. You notice the resolute yet gentle look in Don Hung's eyes. He doesn't want to burden you with his worries and your words. You already understand. His trust in you transcends words. As he once said, it's not the time for sorrow yet. Next, he will go to the grove, check out the situation, while you should be looking for Cass with Mem. Alright. Fucking dad. What you're seeing here, guys, is not real. I'm not here. Cass!
Mister, I'm right here.
Cass! You hear soft steps coming closer, one step at a time.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
Cass, is everything okay? For some reason, you feel you have seen this scene before. You want to turn your head, but you glimpse a dash of purple brushing past your face. Then, a chill seeps through your skin, spreading into your veins. Your heartbeat begins to slow. At this moment, I just want to close my eyes. Remembering the near-death experience, gotta stay on guard. Spin around immediately and give Cass a scare. Jump scare! In the blink of an eye, time seems to have frozen beneath that cold sensation, and you just happen to close your eyes.
Please pardon me.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful! Well, look at that. We got the thumbnail for this stream. There we go. Fantastic. I'm taking double screenshots. And the background music also is going ham. A subtle fragrance of an unnamed flower fills your senses, its sweetness making you forget the need to breathe. You realize you are still alive. No, to be more precise, your death was not thorough. The coldness of the initial touch dispersed as quickly as it came, and replacing it is the touch of fingertips, and a tremble born of trepidation that originated from a certain lanky arm. Her quivering finger gently brushed against your cheek, causing a faint tickle. Hi, Cass.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
Cass, you're shaking. Am I really dead? You're invading my personal space? No, don't say any of those. Come on now, game. Cass, you're shaking. Are you good?
Back at the grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason. I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier. Mister, If my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me.
So now if you can touch the caster's like, yes!
I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
That's perfect.
Cass, did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities.
You know, Mem can read memories. Maybe we'll know.
But, Mister, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. Perhaps the result might be different.
Can we
this
just
time.
give her a big fat hug now, please? Agree. There's no harm in trying again. Refuse. I think I'll pass. No. No. You can touch me all you want, Cass.
I have never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way
No,
disrespectful,
go full ham.
I hope
Go
that
for
you
it,
can
Cass.
forgive
You
me.
have our approval. Aw, why is it sad again? No. Don't look at us with that sad expression, Cass. No. It's okay. I have the power of plot armor. We'll be fine, Cass. Holy moly, why is the thing dying all of a sudden? Castrice once again places her palm on your face. Her shivers calm somewhat this time. Please touch like what Story did. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Did you discover something?
I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape.
Stream lag? Oh shit, are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Stream? Oh my goodness. Why? Getting stream lag now of all times. No! Not when this needed. I need this moment. Are we good? Hold on, what is that? Why is there so much stream lag? Are we good? Hold on, I think we're good. Are we good? Seems fine now? Oh my goodness. I think we're good. We're stable. We're stable now? Oh my goodness. Dude, she literally was breaking my internet. Sheesh. Thank goodness. Alright. Alright, welcome. Oh no. I'm so... oh no. It's so inconsistent. Are we good? Damn it, why is it doing this now of all fucking times? You gotta be shitting me, dude. Are we good? Dude, the inconsistency is killing me, man. I cannot with this thing. Saw a Bijou swore in Oblivion? I have not, no. And the VTuber clips thing? Is this stream watchable right now at this rate? Are we even live? Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It is? We're live? Okay, because my OBS is telling me that it's bad. So, I'm like, I don't want to... I guess we'll keep going, I guess. We'll see. I don't know how unbearable it is, but... I seem to have... You try and pass casters so it can restore the connection. It seems to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace I cannot find a place to escape.
But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away. Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance. Ah. The connection has been severed. With my strength, I'm not able to trace it. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, mister. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best
Oh
to
my gosh, I
search
think
for
we're
the
good now.
whereabouts of Thanatos, bring
She
back
has
their
slow
core
from
flame,
what I'm seeing.
and personally return
I
to
think we're
you
good now, actually.
the life that you have lost too soon.
It was literally the cutscene, bro. I'm having all green on my OBS right now. Oh my gosh, I think it literally was the freaking cutscene.
Know that I'm lacking in confidence,
I think
but
we're
I
back,
hope that
y'all.
you can keep this
Welcome
promise
back.
of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on.
Anything for you, Cass.
Amphorius needs you.
I need you, Cass. I'll do my best. So what now? Live on bravely, I understand. I'll do my best.
Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Although,
Cass is making the stream like,
I
dude,
don't
for
actually know whether
real.
your current situation
She's
can
too
be
powerful,
described
too
as
beautiful.
well. Also, please accept this Styxian
Lore
fable.
accurate.
Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
You want a hug, Cass? Want a hug?
Species are disappearing.
Can I? Oh. Wrong thing. Cass, you want a hug?
Lady Aglaya and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the path.
Oh, dang, fine. Damn. That's very interesting. I don't know why the stream just happened to think. Go to the doll. Alright, fine. Doll. You also thought about if you could lend the power from Ornyx. We are for you to want to hear the greeting from your first encounter. We are Triad. It was a shame that you couldn't. To bring the soul that crossed the Netherrealm back to the world of living is too difficult. The brave girl who crossed the myriad passages eventually stopped here. May all who have lost their way on the long path of fate meet again at the end of the West Wind, where flowers bloom in spring. Gosh darn it. Never gonna get over that. Too emotionally damaged now with that. I can't look at this character and play with all three of them as only two. Yeah, I can't believe the stream's actually working now. That's so trippy.
They're here.
Hey guys.
That partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up. How do you feel?
So the entire world knows about this now. She can even take the pulse of someone who's dead? I feel it's quite cool being a departed spirit. Oh my gosh.
Well, at least you look no different from the living. I think that most living people don't even look as good as you do.
Well, yeah. I'm a special case. I'm just built different.
Completed the trial of time. And I have to admit that the process went better than I expected. Even in the end, that Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for
Where's my
humankind.
powers? Where's my Zalbaldo powers?
However, I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right
Damn,
now.
we should have freaking experimented on Mighty.
Many have had this idea, but so far, there have been no results. If it were successful, Thanatos wouldn't have disappeared without a trace. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of hope. Cypher. If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death, it would be her.
Cat girl mentioned.
I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphorius, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. At the end of time, Thanatos silently awaits all.
Wow, sounds like Persona 3. Thanks for your help.
It is my duty. We too require you to bear the divine position of time. But before that, just...
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Omens always come in pairs. A tiny air current will eventually brew into a storm that tears the sky apart. It's ANAXA. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
Damn it, ANAXA.
In the end, it has still come down to this.
So I feel like this whole story plot will be split in two. You have like me and Cass trying to find my soul, and then you have freaking ANAXA trying to cause a civil war.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I over the past millennium might be reduced to dust because of that great performer.
Switching to ANAXA POV. Not long ago. Oh shit. Hey yo, thumbnail? Thumbnail? Damn, I got 2 new thumbnails. Let's go. Where the hell are we?
I'm back here again. I remember this dream. This realm is covered in a silk-like fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
Hey! Excuse me! What is this place? Where in Amphorius are we?
What?
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
Hand of Shadow.
Oh shit, is he in the afterlife?
Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this possibly be the Netherrealm? Not Netherrealm.
Is it like the in-between? Is it the purgatory?
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm. Nothing but an illusion. Titan rejects you. Me. Listen.
What? The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent. I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing tides. The sound of tides. I can hear it. I hear it, deep within the tides. Beyond the closed gates of the void world. A voice, about to recount something.
Child of humanity, is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency? Oh, you have awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry hours.
15 hours?
15 days and nights.
Oh, that's what I mean. I thought it meant hours.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
Let me ask you one more question. Are you really planning to betray Aglaya's will?
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care about what might happen to him?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
Damn, bro. This guy don't give a fuck.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
I don't have an axe though. I'm just chilling. Here is our budget and axe right here. The hell? What's this? What's this?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord ANAXA.
There's a lot of people here. What the fork? Is this a automaton?
It's been a while, Lord ANAXA.
What the fork?
I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Epiphany.
It's you. I never expected that you would personally come and meet me.
Bowing carefully into lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
There are Antikytherans here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
I extend to you my utmost respect, revere, Titan. I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Lygus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright citizens to express themselves freely.
Freedom must be.
You can see them too?
You know about us. We Antikytherans perceive the world through the amplitude and frequency of souls. Just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar, if necessary, Lord ANAXA, I can sever the golden thread to protect your fundamental rights.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threads, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
May I interpret this as you having a countermeasure?
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends. While I, ANAXA, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly, have long known the extent of your abilities. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the way.
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness in an ally. She's been waiting. Follow me, please.
What the fuck?
Is there something on your mind, Lord ANAXA?
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Ah, a pondering truly deep. Time is on our side. Do you mind sharing your reflections with me?
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process, an action, whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time,
thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of mortal ignorance.
Ah, an intriguing concept, albeit challenging to substantiate. After all, Kefali has maintained a profound silence ever since the era ANAXA, while scholars and priests alike have conveyed the message of the gods' imminent fall.
Perhaps the gods, in their arrogance, deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to mortals.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire, Kefali would have no cause to refuse.
Oh.
That very well could be true. But what if the world-bearing Titan still chooses to remain silent?
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than pitiful jests.
It's worth a try. I believe, and I'd love to witness the fruits of your theory and the change it may bring to this imperiled world. Because I completely concur with you on this aspect. If...
Oh shit. I thought it was a talking. What?
Please, Professor.
Wait, this is how you get to the freaking council? To the fucking head? I wonder if my log has that while he's saying last. Damn it.
The children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity than the mundane clamor of the Memorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited.
Okay, I got the red what they said, lol.
Grace this place, and among them, I've received priests, scholars, warriors, and now we even have the honor to be in the presence of a Titan. Oh, what a joyous occasion!
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity. The honor should rightfully be mine, shouldn't it?
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait for a moment. A soldier will be here to guide you shortly. In the meanwhile, you're welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly remain within the guard's view. Delaying the crucial meeting is something none of us wish to see, I presume.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of humanity beyond the Grove perceive another Titan.
Off you go. I won't be joining you. This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
Be aware. I can hear you perfectly well from here.
Alright, we have a new area. Shit, damn. Demigod Council, Dawncloud. There's a lot of stuff to do here. Walk around before the messenger arrives. Alright. Let's take a stroll, shall we?
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
It just... I gotta get
my
distracted
presence
by
here is
chests.
quite unwelcome.
Can't get distracted by chests and puzzles for now. Trying to get through a lot of stories as much as I can.
Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
As Kefali's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being. Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawncloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar servant from years ago who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
You. Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair will proceed smoother than I had anticipated.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kefali's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the God of Deliverance, it is only natural that he detests evil.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far
Why was
away
he
from
talking
here
to
as
himself?
possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
That puzzle thing's beeping loud. Alright. Gotta go fast. You gotta go fast.
Professor ANAXA!
Yes?
Over here!
Hello there, young scribe.
Professor ANAXA? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound, thank the Fates.
You could say it's the Fates toying with us.
It's only the Crimnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the Council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the Grove, Akuma would be next in line, even with the demigod of strife standing alongside humankind.
Man, the freaking people talking in the background is like, I was like, what do I hear people talking? The background conversation is so
Tell me,
loud.
how much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akuma, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents, they might well make their move at the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous student.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions, so I came to listen in. But it seems as though this kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps you've decided to readily surrender this hollow shell of yours, just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly think. I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Yes. This is the Cersei's evaluation of the murals.
Oh, my. Could it be that the great tree painted in this mural is actually depicting me?
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Cersei's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit, to symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
This mural is quite abstract.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average person.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawn-Cloud this time is not just to seek protection. What, then, is the intention behind your actions?
The entire plan is stored in my memory, so why don't you look there?
Then don't mind if I do. 1 year old? 2 years old? Oh my! Even a member of the preeminent 7 sages must hug his Droma stall to sleep? How interesting.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind this toy hides a secret that nobody knows, right?
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it. This is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Akama?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
Oh, the black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every titan that I could think of for help, my efforts were ultimately futile.
This... Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of Theseus's theory as well.
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves.
You know,
this
is afraid to find God, not gonna lie.
Since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
ANAXA, you...
Every fun.
I did
the
it,
trees.
teacher.
The tree.
But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre.
Damn, look at that. They got a lot of cutscenes for our boy ANAXA. That.
Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm, even to this day.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye. Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
Let it go, ANAXA. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires. You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start a new life.
I am sincerely glad for you, child. Now then, what topic would you like to study?
I wish to continue Theseus's research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days, our understanding of the souls is but the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, he really did a lot of research into like Thanatos
I
and
may
everything.
have lost an eye,
In the netherworld.
but my view of the world has become clearer than
I guess
ever.
now we know how he lost his eye.
I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world upside down.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours? However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it. My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange means, correct?
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into. Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical questions.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
Is that so?
Lord ANAXA,
There we go. Yes.
I saw you muttering to yourself and
Everyone's
was
seeing him just
wondering
talking
whether
to
you
himself.
were
That's
caught
so
in
funny.
a delirium of reflective thought. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
It's like, why
time
is this
is
dude
of the
talking to
essence.
himself?
I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival. So please depart forthwith.
This dude just be talking to himself and muttering.
It's finally time.
Oh, wrong soundtrack.
Carefully. The one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect.
Oh, hey, look, daily reset. Whoa! Do your dailies.
You to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Why does everyone hate Aggie, bro? Holy moly.
Isn't that the Dromas draped in finery?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Shut the hell up. Come back when you're a main
Don't worry.
character.
He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Your nickname is Dromas as well? You must really like those creatures.
Looks good.
Damn, we all gotta use this thing too to get over there? Holy moly. Why is this council meeting so far away?
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet,
Lord Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
Military runner. Okay. Alright, what the hell do you guys want with me? Big ass place. This is like a round table. Is this where the round table meets up?
Welcome to the Demigod Council, esteemed guests.
Highness? Lancer?
Lord ANAXA. Oh, I've heard so much about you.
This
Head
kindness
of
looks
the
different from what I
Neusporus
imagined
of the
Fate.
Grove of Epiphany, notorious blasphemer, a Chrysos heir who bears Circe's core flame, a survivor of the Grove calamity. Did I miss anything? Well, if so, please be so kind as to enlighten me.
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort introducing myself again. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests. The host will welcome their guest with warm hospitality by treating them to fine wine and a cozy bed. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts. Instead, I am met with intense scrutiny. Even more absurd, the host has sharpened their blade and instructed their servants to lie in wait in the shadows. Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Everyone, stand down.
Thank you for understanding. I am but a feeble scholar who is not used to the stench of avarice and blood.
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
So, you wish to start a war?
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind.
Who said we're calling for war?
Conflict is inevitable. Since Aglaya endeavors to suppress the virtuous commoners with blood of gold, we will not hesitate to display the rights and mettle the citizens of Akama are so entitled
Bro, we're trying to freaking save the world.
As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a sudden epiphany amid the clamor of the masses. And since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation, you have indeed given us a glimmer of hope.
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is worlds apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of the Chrysos heirs. But now that you're an ally of ours, we can continue talking somewhere else. As you know, these walls have ears.
The ears have walls.
I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles. Yet, it seems you subscribe to the Neusporists instead, Lord ANAXA.
Subscribe?
I've heard that this school of thought is one with many detractors.
It's normal for ideas to have supporters and dissenters. Just like how there are two types of people in this world. Geniuses and dimwits.
Damn. Guess I'm the genius. Self-proclaimed genius. What kind of round table is this? This is where you guys hold your meetings?
Welcome back to the hub of the Demigod Council, Lord ANAXA. Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before and emerged victorious by stoking public sentiment with their words. And yet there have also been innumerable blasphemous philosophers who set themselves up for failure because they refused to defend their actions. This tiny stage is the most profound embodiment of Akama in centuries. In 15 days, this site shall also become the most important, as well as the final turning point in Akima's history. May the both of us carry out our duties with honor and lead the masses back toward the Era Chrysia, a golden age with no death, strife, or trickery.
Oh my, 15 days and nights. That aligns perfectly with the date of your demise. Could such a coincidence truly
is. Coincidence? I think not.
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions perfectly.
What strong conviction you have, as expected of the hero who dared to stand up to the Gold Weaver.
As expected, she misunderstands you.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation so that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders. Don't test my patience with such superfluous formalities.
Well, you say that now, but surely you also require my aid as well, so that you can stay alive even when being pursued by the Golden Thread?
You worry too much. She won't show her hand too freely, as she still needs to garner support from the masses at the Citizens' Assembly.
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that she will definitely act in a rational manner.
As you're no doubt aware, Aglaya covets the core flame that I possess, which makes it the bargaining chip that allows me and the rest of you to negotiate with her. However, in return, I'll need the Council of Elders to support me as much as possible. Naturally, this includes the guards as well. You're well aware how valuable Circe's core flame will be in the Era Chrysia that you are desperately pursuing. Talk is cheap, so you'd better act prudently as well.
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long as your request is reasonable, the Council of Elders never shortchanges its allies. Since we're both intent on mutual cooperation, let's not mince words and just speak plainly to each other. Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice, like true philosophers, with our words and wisdom.
Let's begin then. I need some more time. Well, let's begin.
Continuing from the earlier topic, let us discuss our common enemy, Aglaya.
Why?
She is the second most experienced Chrysos heir across the whole of Akima, who has gradually lost her humanity to the ravages of time and the ablation of the core flame.
I mean, she's trying to protect the world. I don't know why you see her as an enemy, bro.
Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life. Yet your previous reasoning is quite sound. As a seasoned political animal, it's unclear whether she will actually cross that irreversible boundary. Moreover, she still needs you alive so that the Titan's trial can be completed. Is there anyone present who can swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here? Are you just trying to pull the wool over our eyes and aid her in her savagery?
Damn, okay. She is prepared to execute me. She just needs vassals who will do her bidding without question. Well, what's the right? I'm ANAXA. I'm about to do ANAXA thinking here.
I believe you're aware of Castorus the Executioner. Long before I returned to Akima, Aglaya had already dispatched her to monitor me. If I weren't able to reach this place in time, I would have been forced to meet Thanatos first. As compared to a comprehensive plan with uncertain results, if you decide to cut open my chest and remove the core flame, wouldn't that settle her nerves even more? Everything is in place. She just needs the right timing.
I understand what you mean. At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in Akama. The Council of Elders is willing to defend your right to live, just as we defend every oppressed citizen. However, I regret to say that sentiments in favor of the Chrysos heirs and Aglaya are only growing in magnitude. The peace that we are aspiring toward, as well as everything that we hold dear, will be destroyed completely. The city will be burned to ashes, and the citizens' blood will be shed. Tell me, what are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so that they can vanquish the enemies of our fine city?
Garnering my support is equivalent to garnering the support of the entire grove. I will be the one to shatter Aglaya's self-righteousness. What are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so they can vanquish the enemies of our fine city? Garnering my support is equivalent to garnering the support of the grove. I'll be the one to shatter. I feel like 2 is going to be the right option, but we'll see.
Although the circumstances are rather unfortunate from an objective point of view, it is an undeniable fact that ever since the Grove was attacked, I have become the de facto leader of the Grove. The Council of Elders needs more backing if it wishes to topple Aglaya, and it's evident that the Academy wields considerable influence. At the very least, I have served as the Grove's special envoy to Akama for a significant amount of time. Of course, this also means that I will hold a crucial vote at the Citizens' Assembly.
In the name of Kefali, Akama thanks you for your sincere and valuable thoughts. At this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. Let me put it plainly. The Council of Elders has always been renowned for its fairness, and that fairness is built on a foundation of sincerity. The Council of Elders has vowed to all citizens of Akaba that it will always remain loyal to them. As for you, my lord, how will you guarantee that you will be able to live up to such earnestness and will not betray Akama's indomitable citizens when the opportunity presents itself? Just as you now betray
Will I breed
Aglaya
kindness?
when it suits you.
Fate kindness. This one, well, she seems to be not very friendly towards us. How absurd. My loyalty is unquestionable.
Surely you jest. My loyalty does not need to be proven. The fact that the Council of Elders is asking for proof of my loyalty is itself akin to a form of betrayal.
ANAXA, what are you doing here, bro? What's your plan here?
I am incredibly honored to witness the both of you bury the hatchet in a civilized manner. However, I am afraid that I must interrupt for a brief moment.
What?
As the Theoros, I have observed the following. Lady Aglaya, the Goldweaver, is currently on her way to Dawncloud.
Oh, great. Everyone's coming here.
Oh. Well, I do believe that we might have a slight overabundance of guests.
Abundance.
Today.
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the Council of Elders' lofty residence on Dawncloud, it must still tolerate the whims of the Chrysos heirs.
So you were holding back just now. Seems like you are better at playing this game than I. In any case, I'm glad that she's arriving here. So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that you're an ally of mine, if Aglaya were to demand that I hand you over, what should I do?
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood. Not only can it be destroyed at the slightest touch, but the Council will also lose possession of a valuable core flame. No, more like 2 core flames. After all... At the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also be standing on our side.
Oh? How can you be sure of that?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know is that I have a plan. In my opinion, you should be more worried about the impending threat. If Aglaia sees me in full view of the masses today, she could also dismiss the entire Council of Elders in one fell swoop tomorrow. If that happens, the discussion that we've just had will turn into an utter joke instead. Is this the outcome that you wish to see, Lady Kindness?
Fine. I will handle this matter appropriately. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will be on your tail. I'll overlook it this time, but don't count on there being a next time. Unless, of course, you crave cruel punishment and consider suffering the perfect state to ponder the true nature of souls.
Well, what do you know? That happens to be one of my rare talents.
We shall see, then.
Ah, I've got to say that you've managed to really impress me again. But shouldn't you be going after more?
Dying to know what I'm after, hmm?
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the answer soon enough. I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they say, onlookers see most clearly. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches over everything.
Speak to Lygus. Man, we're like really in this POV right now.
Visitor, welcome once again. You know, you could actually skip all the pointless debate and come straight to me to seek an audience with Kefali. I have no reason to refuse you, do I?
You may not, but Kindness has. Whoever gets hold of Kefali's core flame will get to rule over Akama. She's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust. I would say that debate was not at all pointless.
Very true.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali. He might very well be plotting something nefarious against the Titan. Are you still willing to let him pass, knowing this?
Yes, very much so. All living creations are always free to visit Kefali's transcendent vessel. This comes with being the World-Bearer.
How convenient it is to be able to hear what they say.
It is truly my honor to speak to a venerated Titan in person. Please, Go ahead. Let me join you both on this journey. Oh, a bygone myth tells of an occasion where carefully Watts answered their followers' questions on the peak of the holy mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Yeah, we're climbing this?
Titan hymns are beyond me.
Dude, come on. I'm running faster than you, bro. Oh my goodness. Stretch those Nikkei legs. Man, I can push him like this. I see a chest. Give me. Dang it, my
Go
chest!
ahead. Take this Yanis shortcut, and the long pilgrimage stairway will be waiting for you at its end.
I have to admit, I never expected you to not ask me anything. Not even my motive.
Because I know very well what it is you are after. As the saying goes, a gentleman helps others achieve their goals. I have a feeling that your theory will be validated at the end of this journey. I believe Kefali will not deprive you of your right to ask your question, especially now that you're on the brink of death. You must be closer to Kefali than anyone else. Wouldn't you agree?
I hope things go as you say, then.
Putting a child of justice into a farcical world is bound to turn it upside down. It is my hope that you bring a much-needed change to this world which is on the brink of destruction.
Oh yes, thankfully I get my chest back. Ha! Yeah, we're gonna go up there? Alright. I didn't actually think we actually go inside this thing, but... This is where the round table is located in, right? Holy moly, that's far.
Honestly, this is my first time going up to
Man, that robot's suspicious. Yo, man, this is the first time I see a robot in this world.
Splendid view.
Kinda
Isn't it
not
about
gonna lie.
time you recognize the magnificence of us Titans?
Well, I don't see how this place is different from those temples in the city. All they have are magnificent facades. And even though I've come this far, I'm still doubtful about getting useful clues from him.
I must be getting ahead of myself to be expecting to hear something nice from you.
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time now? It's high time you get used to how I feel about things. Alright, we're just a short hike away from Kefali. No time to waste here.
Oh, actually
So
good.
the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphorius gets a new lease on life, you should focus on strengthening your body and stop shirking social interactions.
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight. Can you make it?
Why? Are you going to carry me up if I were to fall now? I know how far I can go, so just hold your tongue and come along.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till your soul dissipates completely to gain control over your body.
Maybe. Who knows?
Wait.
is that?
Uh-oh. Shadow clone.
Cersei's?
Imposter.
Hey, look at that.
Huh? What
Oh
should
no,
I
he's
be
seeing
looking
shit
at?
too.
Am I hallucinating?
Uh-oh.
Or do we even get to see souls when we're close to dying?
Continue climbing the mountain and investigate the phantoms that appeared when the soul left the body. Damn. Going to the Soul Society, bro.
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
Nias. I know
Isn't
I
that?
heard this name somewhere.
Huh. It's unfortunate.
Hey, it's our boy Leonidas.
The Black Tide destroyed every last inch of my calyx.
How could that be? Even a creation of Georios, from their prized ores and molten fire, couldn't escape the fate of destruction?
Hey, Cersei's. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No, not that I remember. How did you even think up such a strange name?
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
No, I have no such memory.
What?
Could you be hallucinating?
Oh my goodness, he is hallucinating.
This is a departed spirit?
Damn, this place. I'll take this. Is that another ghost?
Is that all?
Wow, what a fancy bridge.
Enough about me. Did Kaos ever reply to you?
Well, regrettably.
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Kaos. Demigod. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
Let's just hope we mean as much as the world to him.
Hey! Are you seeing that same hallucination again?
Yep.
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain Kaos. I'm guessing he's one of your companions?
Kaos? This name sounds just as strange to me.
Never mind. I think I know what this is about. If things are as I thought, then they aren't hallucinations, but the souls of people.
What? But if those are the souls of the dead, then what am I?
Dead too? Everyone's just dead in this arc, man.
Beats me.
Apparently everyone's missing
For
a soul.
all I know, you're just an illusion I conjured up in my dying moments. Let's just keep going. As long as I take in more sights and hear more stories.
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead, and even I might not be able to save you.
Fine. If this is indeed as I thought, then this will be very amusing.
See a giant hand back there. Oh, ah! Oh my, wait, no, we're seeing more ghosts, actually. I was like, what's up with these people? Damn, ANAXA. I think, you know, ANAXA, you want to come with us to, oh, actually, I don't know what his plan is to survive. I'm missing a soul, apparently. He's doing something else. He's just dying.
Can you keep going?
Of course. I'm just... If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I wouldn't have come along with you.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphorius does have a next life, you may want to get your body in shape.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
I'm not getting anything of value from them.
I would sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit rock bottom than exercise even a little. I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all.
Oh, Calypso, not Thing, not Cersei.
Helcalithist barbarians.
Calypso. She's one of the Seven Sages. A member of the Grove? No, she can't be. I would know her name if she really were one of the Seven Sages. Hey, Cersei's. Does the name Calypso ring a bell?
Isn't that her? Uh-oh.
Cersei's?
Oh, this is getting weirder.
Gone. Doesn't matter. I can do this myself.
Bro, we're saying shit, man. Holy moly, ANAXA.
Looks like I'm nearly there now. The land of the dead.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now?
There's his.
Oh, legendary era Chrysia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk.
There's so many loud voices in my ears.
All that's left of that warmth is a hazy mirage.
Why are you chanting that too?
Bro, we're fucking dying. This is the round table.
We're here, finally. So, I don't get to ask the Titan my question, but all of you make for a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. Very well then, let me uncover the truth for myself. Did I still fail to make it in time? So, I'm back here again.
Oh shit. Back in the world.
This is... I can hear it. I hear it from the depths of the tides, behind the closed doors of the void world. A voice ready to tell me something. This time, the voice is a lot clearer than before.
Hey.
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
Ooh, thumbnail. I love the tsunderes. Well, let's just say there's been a few tsunderes over time that I gravitate towards for sure. Oh!
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Chaos too?
Oh my gosh, wait, I completely forgot about this plot point for Cass. I remember the trailers. It was like, huh? Sibling? Oh my gosh, wait, I forgot we're gonna cover this. Oh my gosh, and the music's going crazy right now.
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time now.
Why you?
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us. The worst-case scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world-bearing burden.
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. I can still sense Chaos' soul in the area. And besides, we both know Chaos' nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds dear. Isn't that so?
Yes. I have faith in him.
That reminds me. Why are you making this trip alone, Polixia?
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Polixia? Huh. Okay. We're getting the pieces.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else. Yet you were born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
Uh-huh. Two of them, huh?
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Circe's question. The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Circe's question and reclaim my body. But no, I will not do that. That isn't important. Because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of proving, has been proved right this very instant. Fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan is not a ludicrous idea after all.
Dan Heng POV. It's my time to shine. Oh, with Hyacinth.
What are you thinking about?
Just amazed at how this towering tree is Circe's divine body. It's a majestic sight. Okay, we have 3 plot lines going on at the same time. What's Dan Heng doing here with Hyacinth?
Is that so?
Oh, we're gonna get you next update.
Plus, you seem to be strangely familiar with the city around the Great Tree.
Merely something from the past that I won't go into.
Events of the past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at Circe's. Their leaves and branches reflected the sparkling stars. And their trunk was like a pillar that supported the sky and ground. I stood at this very spot back then, imagining the day when I could climb to the top of this tree. Because I would be the closest I can be to the sky at that spot.
You're a sky priest, yet you study at a place that is home to the Reason Titan. That's rather counterintuitive.
Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Circe's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with others, but Sky only expects people to revere them. You get what I'm saying, right, Denny?
Danny?
After all, the Titan that imprisoned you and Grey here in Amphorius is none other than Aquila themselves.
Yes, I didn't count on provoking the ire of a local god.
But there will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky. The Grove has a wealth of research on Aquila, and that is exactly what we are here for.
Okay, I see. That's what we're looking for here.
It's just... I never thought Gray would meet with something like that before we set off. As a physician, I should have been there by his side.
Oh, thanks, Barbara-sama, but it's okay. We're with Cass. We're just being all touchy-feeling with Cass. Bad luck tends to come in streaks, so don't beat yourself over it. Besides, Aglaia needs you here to uncover the truth behind what happened to the Grove. Let's just make the most out of this trip and keep a lookout for any documents related to the death tie-in that could be useful to the Domotaku.
Yeah, there's no rest for the weary, huh? In any case, what we're looking for could be anywhere in this enormous grove. Let's split up to cover more ground. Danny, with your skills, I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no threat to you anyway.
I mean, you're supposed to be a healer, but apparently you do a lot of damage, so... What about you? Will you be alright on your own?
Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard? Have more faith in me. I'll be just fine.
Yeah, I'm a healer, but... The silence in here is nearly deafening. With the vast amount of knowledge it holds, this academy is akin to a labyrinth of information. Even the cleverest of scholars would easily lose their way in here. I should gather my thoughts before heading in. How to leave Amphorius. Amphorius, Titan mythology, the Domotaku's plight. How to leave Amphorius is a good question. In the midst, Aquila, the Titan who reigns over the domain of the skies, is a colossal bird that overlooks the world beneath them, with 100 eyes. As long as they continue to soar above the clouds, the people of Amphorius will remain trapped on the ground. Yeah, I heard Hyacinth's super strong. Let's see, there we go. Hyacinth can take care of herself. She can sustain herself, heal her, and do damage. Hyacinth's forebears were priests who worshipped Aquila. Nobody is more familiar with the taboos of the sky Titan than her. Seeing how Aglaia has sent her here as a guide, it's possible that she has plans to have Hyacinth take on a trial in the future. Amphorius' Titan mythology. In Amphorius, Titans are a common topic of discussion. People create myths that in turn conceive Titans. It's a tricky task to keep an objective view when among the people of Amphorius. Is there a way to step out of the situation and look at it from a different perspective? Titans and Aeons, the Crisis Heirs and Demigods, the Flame Chase Journey, and the Prophecy. Think of something else. Let me see my options. Oh. No. Go back on that. Hold up. Titans and Aeons. I think Titans and Aeons are more like, you know, closer thing. Titans and Aeons are two distinct classes of beings. Titans can communicate with us humans, and it's not impossible for us to overpower them. Upon their demise, we can even take over their divinity. In this regard, Titans can be said to be a lot more similar to humans than Aeons are. Crisis Heirs and Demigods? Crisis Heirs are humans who possess heroic qualities, with most of them demonstrating extraordinary combat prowess and strength. Upon clearing a core flame trial, a Crisis Heir can even ascend to a demigod and inherit a Titan's divinity. Wait, something about this feels off. Is this a selection of process of some sort? The Flame Chase Journey and the Prophecy. Guided by the Prophecy, the heroes are on a quest to claim core flames and usher in the Era Nova. Their efforts have been gratifying results to date, or have seen gratifying results. As I expected, the Prophecy is the hardest to make sense of, but with barely any information to go on, no matter how much I ruminate on it, it won't yield any results. I should leave this for another time. Okay. And then back to me, my plight, I'm dying. Nobody could have ever imagined that Domotaku's life would be forfeited the moment we landed on Amphorius. I should have done more to keep him safe, but it's not too late. We still have a fighting chance. The unique rules that govern life and death on Amphorius might just work in our favor and save him. The Grove is a veritable library of knowledge. Maybe they'll have records on a similar case? Please let there be one. Aw, thanks, Danhung. Enough music around for now. It's time to move. The clock is ticking. I should search for clues as I move. Oh, thanks, Danhung. Alright. Should I put in Danhung in my party? I technically could. No, we're good. Oh, wait, you know what? No. My bad. Ah, crap. I'm using the wrong team. But never... Well, I guess it depends. It's cool to give you a story one, at least. Depending on what enemies we see in the thing, then I'll switch to a certain character. There is one particular character I will always use for story, just for out of sheer convenience. Been a hot minute since I've been here. Holy moly. Jump. Oh yeah, I remember this place now. I was trying to figure out how to open that. Maybe we open it now. Black monsters are twisted in form, and their life has turned to ash together with their souls. It's impossible to figure out their form when they were still alive. These are remains of the Black Tide monster. It does look different from the Tidekin from out close. What's that underneath it? A scroll? Or a debate between Venerationists and Nosporus scholars. Uh-huh. Aha. As I expected, the Grove doesn't forbid discussions about the sky. It's a debate between two scholars about the sky ships. Aglaia also made mention of the ships when she interrogated us. A memory I'd rather forget. I'll hold on to this for now. With any luck, this journey won't leave us empty-handed. Where to go now? Here? Man, I thought they were going to open that door for us. Oh, there are enemies here. Cass, you good? Or not Cass. Hyacine? That's Hyacine? Why is she surrounded by so many monsters? As much faith as I have in her, it's probably a good idea to help her out here.
Really now? This is way more trouble than
Go
I
get
could ask
Ambrosia.
for.
Need a hand?
Or you could sit back and watch.
What? I can't tell if you're serious or not, but being hard to read isn't without its perks, I suppose.
I'm kidding, Danny. Lend me a hand, pretty please. All right, now let's get him.
Can I get Trial Hyacine, please? Trial Hyacine? Nope. Alright. Persona.
Step up, let's see ya.
Viv.
Time to mix things up.
I shall remember this warmth.
Alright. Blast them, Cass.
Cherish this
as you wish. Is it coming? Are you ready to let's play?
Away we go. Ow.
What's delivering warmth?
Confidence.
You're so dumb over when my dragon gets in here.
How's this taste?
Root here.
Oh. Yeah, I ain't gonna go full dragon mode on him. Never mind. This place is practically in ruins. What happened? There shouldn't be this many monsters here.
The Black Tide is remarkably quick to detect the light of Amphorius. So or rather, the blessings of the Sky Priest in me, might have unknowingly called them to me. Anyway, never mind that for now. Here, you might want to have a look at this. I found it around here and thought it might be of interest to you.
Scholar debate. 2. What do you mean by examining from another's perspective? When we stand normally, the sky is above. When we stand on our heads, it's below our feet. Uh-huh. What if that state's tyrant's defeat simply proved that among all paths to Aquila, the skyship was the wrong one? An exaggerous you invisible blast remark. Oh shit, this is ANAXA's thing. Anaxagoras? He's the scholar who fused himself with the core flame of reason.
This is new. I didn't know Professor ANAXA was researching the sky. He's never mentioned anything about it.
You're saying to go to the sky, we have to go down? Finance said ANAXA might be opposed to the Flame Chase journey.
Might is an understatement. ANAXA has never been one to venerate the gods. Nor
you have a
has
god
he
inside
ever
you,
found
bro.
it within himself to put any faith in the prophecy. People have
come to think of him as a heretic.
Heretic?
Even in a place as liberal as the Grove. Yet, it is also this very blasphemer that Cersei's favors. Fate sure works in mysterious ways.
I picked up a scroll on my way here too. It looks like it may be related to the one you're holding.
Oh? Let me have a look.
I assume combines the records together.
By the looks of them, these scrolls are records of two conversations that took place in the same setting, one after the other.
There's still so much I don't know about. There's still so much I don't know about the Grove. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sure, go ahead.
Who are the Venerationists? Why is it a mistake to build skyships? What is ANAXA's field of study? Who are the Venerationists?
The Grove of Epiphany is home to 7 schools of thought. While all 7 schools are founded on the ideologies of Thalesis, the first scholar, each is unique in its own way. Among them, the Venerationists revere and worship the Titans the most. As the sage of the Venerationists, Euthyphro has always been at loggerheads with ANAXA. If we were to place the 7 sages on the scales of Talanton, ANAXA and Euthyphro would be placed on opposite sides to achieve balance.
A very illustrative explanation. Thank you. Was it a mistake to build skyships?
Nearly everyone in Amphorius has heard the story of the skyships by now. Aquila's stature is loftier than the heavens, and their divine retribution is merciless. That's why it's no use building giant skyfaring ships. Oh, but I do wonder if a supercharged mini Treevy cannon could slip past their watch.
Okay, Treevy cannon. Catch you later, Dylan. About to head to bed. All good, Lash. Thanks for tuning in, bro. I'll see you next time. How far are we in now? 2 hours now? I feel like, okay, does anyone have like a rough approximate of how far we are in the story? Because I feel like that ANAXA bit like was pretty long, so I feel like not much, but we're getting our toes in there. But yeah, have a good night, man. See you next time. That was a joke, right? What was ANAXA's field of study?
Newsporists primarily study the application of alchemy in soul repair.
Sounds like we need his help anyways. Probably 5 hours-ish. We're 5 hours in, or 5 hours left.
Everyone considers ANAXA a blasphemer, but that has never stopped him from sharing his ideas, no matter how taboo. If you must say that he's hiding something, then it's likely what lies beneath his eye patch.
You know, that is myth game theory. What's underneath his eye patch? 5 hours left? Oh, not too bad. Okay. I don't have any more questions, Your Honor.
ANAXA often says that every failure brings us one step closer to the truth. Perhaps, to him, the crash of the skyship carries a different interpretation. The firmament is not impenetrable. On the contrary, it was precisely because the skyship represented the first step toward breaking free from the shackles of the earth that it provoked the wrath of the Sky Titan and brought divine punishment upon itself. It's a shame that the majority of the Grove's research on Aquila was headed by the Venerationists, with sacrificial rituals making up a predominant part of their findings. Discourse about more esoteric subject matters in relation to Aquila dwindled even further after the skyship incident. So much so that even this scroll is completely new to me.
Don't worry about it. We'll just collect anything we can find on the Titans for now. There's something else that caught my attention, though. I was like hearing words in my ears, like what? This says that ANAXA is conducting secret experiments of some sort.
That's what I'd like to know.
He's trying to research souls and shit,
these
man.
Experiments he's involved in.
Crazy
Even
man,
I, the
science.
assistant lecturer, know next to nothing about them. I have a bad feeling about this. Could there be more to what happened at the Grove?
I'm mad scientist. It's so cool. Damn, my team is dying. Gotta go fast. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, is this place? Yeah, this is the place. Oh my gosh, I can't keep going back to that YouTube short I uploaded of me falling asleep on stream. This is the place, right? Yeah. Oh man.
This is the Library of Philia.
So hilarious watching that clip all over again.
Stores its collection of tomes.
I feel like I've fallen asleep on stream maybe more than once, more than that one clip, but I don't remember.
Other than books written by the 7 schools, you can also find philosophical texts, ballads, and religious writings from the Outlands here. Cities that desire to learn from the Grove were apparently expected to contribute knowledge of equal value to what they saw. We've had more than our fair share of hilarious episodes over the years. For instance, it's said that the Erythrocheramists once borrowed a manuscript from a certain author, but ended up returning a copy instead of the original. What's more, the original manuscript was supposedly then hidden here.
That doesn't seem like a nice thing to do.
Nice? No need to hold yourself back, Danny. You can just tell it like it is. Their behavior was no different from bandits.
Well, if you don't mind, did the Grove ever rob Castrum Kremnos?
Whew. You've got me there. Some said you couldn't even find a dictionary in Castrum Kremnos, so I guess they were spared. There are too many books in the Library of Philia. Flipping through them all will take too long. Why don't we use the Biblioslate to search for the texts we need? We can bring them back to Akuma for reading after that.
Agreed. This place isn't safe. We should leave as soon as we're done. There are still several more scrolls strewn all over the place. I'll gather them while you pull up those texts. This way, nothing will be overlooked. Is this the place? Is this the thing? No, where is it? Where is it? I'm just like, whoops. And then I like run over here. And then I'm just like, whoops. Good times. There are complaint letters from the scholars about Anaxagoras, the blasphemer. There's a thick stack of letters. Based on the dust accumulated and the perfectly intact seals, the complainee did not even bother opening them and just chuckled them inside a corner. This is about ANAXA? I should read this. Hyacinth, you should come have a look too.
Ugh, it's so dusty in here. Whoa. Are these all complaints about him? I can already see what they must have written. ANAXA has no respect for the gods. His very existence undermines order in our society. They're probably all things like that.
Does ANAXA hold that much influence?
Why else would they call him the Great Performer? When ANAXA established his school of thought, the first thing he apparently did was read his own work to everyone. Are the Titans truly an accurate reflection of what humans think gods should be? Worlds created by gods are indubitably perfect, but what of Amphorius? Only foolishness and insensitivity everywhere you turn.
An uncanny impersonation. What happened after?
They marched him straight to the seat of judgment before he could finish.
Okay.
Though what he took on in the end was more of a debate than an actual trial. He had to address every one of the scholar's allegations, or face expulsion from the Grove. The first allegation was... Do you agree that since the Titans created the heavens and earth, so the mountains, rivers, and seas must likewise be their creations?
Am I supposed to put myself in ANAXA's shoes and answer that? Yes. As told in the myths, the seas, the skies, and the earth are all, beyond the shadow of a doubt, creations of the Titans.
ANAXA would have probably been spared a lot of trouble if he had answered this way. Instead, he quoted past instances of the Flame Chase journey and posited that humans have the potential to take over the divinity of Titans. Needless to say, his critics didn't take kindly to his answer, so they followed up with a second allegation. You claim to be studying souls, yet you are, in fact, defiling them and committing acts condemned by the gods. Do you admit it?
That's a serious allegation. Did he really do that?
ANAXA always wears an eye patch, never removing it, even when alone. Some say he used one of his eyes as an alchemical ingredient.
I think that is the case.
Every being in the world owes their safekeeping to Kifili, and this is even more so for the Chrysos heirs who have divine blood coursing through them. If he has really done something of that nature, then it'd indeed be sacrilegious. Thankfully, they had no way to prove it, so it amounted to nothing more than an allegation in the end. One by one, ANAXA engaged in wars of words against those who would challenge him. Toward the end, it was only after a brief silence that he answered. I have never denied that Titans are meant to be noble constructs.
Press spacebar to her. Challenging toward the end of this class. Have you any respect for the gods? Wait, what he didn't say, that the Titans are not noble, rings louder in this case.
Yes. I'm not sure how that controversy was eventually resolved. But what's for certain, at least, is that ANAXA was allowed to stay in the grove where he continued his research, despite being regarded as a heretic.
Heretics!
By the way,
heresy!
This stack of complaint letters has reminded me of a place in the grove. We may find clues there that aren't on the teleslate. I'm talking about ANAXA's alchemy lab, hidden between the cornerstones.
He has a secret lab? Given the Grove's meticulous approach to archiving, could there really be such an oversight right underneath their nose?
It's a well-kept secret. Among the 7 sages, excluding the nominal chief sage, each has a private sanctuary where they can conduct research.
How do you know this, Izzy?
Even the administrators of the Library of Philia are restricted from accessing those places and documenting the sage's research. But with the grove in this state, I'm sure ANAXA won't be mad even if we sneak into the lab for a short while. Right?
Yeah, right? Gosh, something is like hearts. Kind of hearts beating loudly right now. Go to the lab. Between the cornerstones. Oh. Pardon. That man. Oh, now it moves. Wait, how come I couldn't go on this before? What the fork game? Oh. Oh, wait, isn't this? Okay, I'm trying to remember where we're at in this tree. We walked in here with Cass and them. Oh, I remember this place.
This is the place. But where is everything? Materials for alchemical experiments, matrix diagrams, and even the seal to the lab. They're all gone. Did the Black Tide destroy it all?
The wonder we didn't see any defense mechanisms along the way. Have you ever been here before?
No, not even close. Not only are alchemy experiments high-risk activities, but Professor ANAXA also has a penchant for using bizarre materials. Students often saw him walk in looking right as rain, but come out covered in soap with his hair singed. Naturally, no one dared to come near this place. Huh? That bookshelf over there seems to be the only thing still intact.
Gonna buy something for Mother's Day? I will probably have to, well, they don't watch my streams, so I could probably do that. I gotta go probably get the card before, the, what do you call it? Well, pretty much before the gathering, yeah. I gotta sneakily buy a card and write some stuff, yeah, pretty much. These are the materials requested by Nexagris. Documents from various fields have been compiled in one place, including Titan Creations, the University of the Soul, Alchemy Doctrine, and so on. Most of the materials look to be within the research domain of the Nosporus School of Thought. However, a document titled A Study on the Chrysos Heir's Backgrounds is mixed within. What? Hastily written journal. What? Holy Maid of Yianopolis, Tributrian and Trinan, Gold Weaver of Akima, Prince of Castrum Kremnos. Nexagris, I myself show no connection. Kefli the Creator, Casterus, Servant of God, Death. Text speaks of the dragon legend of Styxia, alchemical extraction of soul ripped from dragon corpses is intriguing. Dragons appear to be the Titan's creations. Oh my goodness. This theory must be tested. Experiments must be arranged. I am mad scientist. It's so cool.
What's going on? ANAXA is conducting research on our friends in Alchemy and...
right?
Me?
This journal contains several intriguing points. Creations of Titans. From the abyss of fate to Castrum Kranos, I've seen many a Titan creation during my time in Euphorius. Life forms created by Ceres can also be found in the Grove. But fusing them with human souls through alchemical means, I can't even begin to imagine. The Chrysos heirs. ANAXA seems to hold special interest in divinity coursing through the Chrysos heirs' veins, and has even conducted a thorough investigation into the heroes' backgrounds.
It wouldn't have been so strange if he had focused only on Cassie, given her own curiosity about her origins. Plus, considering that the new sporists have crafted omnipotent medicines capable of curing diseases, it also makes sense that he would conduct research on immortal Chrysos heirs. But now, it seems ANAXA's objective was never to create medicine, but to identify the origin of the golden blood and figure out its inner workings.
ANAXA's research. Through alchemy, ANAXA aims to refine the golden blood in the Chrysos heirs to a degree of purity equal to divinity. This must be what he means by close to true purity, but treating both Titan creations and the human body as materials to be used in alchemy experiments, that's rather extreme.
Danny, look at this. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yo, I don't know about this ANAXA dude, bro. Everything is kind of sounding sus at this rate. A hastily written journal too. Previous approach was flawed. Fusing human souls with Titan creations does not purify golden blood. Even pure Titan creations are containments to the Chrysos heir's blood. Soul fusion between humans and creations merely repairs impurities of the soul or maintains a connection of dying souls. While the creation myths tell us that Chrysos heirs and other creations were all made by Titans, their nature differs fundamentally. The Titans' creations are no intermediate products of an alchemical process, and the Chrysos heirs are closer to the Titans than the creations. In other words, I should not have considered Titan creation equal to Chrysos heirs. The hypothesis is I should focus on is one pointing towards the Titans themselves. Such rare chances to study Titans demand a meticulous selection of research subjects. Living Titans prove impossible to restrain. and dead Titans offer no insight worth pursuing. But dying Titans, they are the perfect research subjects. Only by understanding the fundamentals of creation can we ensure perfection at the moment of everything's birth. Through my own hands, I will melt a Titan and reach the true essence of the soul. Uh-huh.
My biggest fear. It's come true. After going through his notes, I think I can piece it all together now. ANAXA was carrying out experiments on soul transmutation.
Do you mean he's trying to reconstruct human souls alchemically?
Yes, this is what he was secretly conducting research on. Something he had to keep hidden from others. Compared to his public speeches, this is the real blasphemy. Oh, I just thought of something.
What's wrong?
Do you remember when the Black Tide was approaching? The Grove had planned to send Cersei's core flame to a safe place. But an accident happened along the way, and ANAXA lost his life in the process.
But Cersei took over his body and resurrected him, which led to the situation we're in now.
That's right. But what if Professor ANAXA's fusion with the core flame of reason wasn't an accident?
Oh my gosh, it's all according to Keikaku. What do you mean?
Put yourself in his shoes. Knowing that the Black Tide was closing in and your time was running out, what would you have done?
I'd put my theories to the test no matter the cost.
Exactly. When the Black Tide came, the true reason ANAXA headed to the Luminary Throne was to transmute and fuse himself with the Titan's core flame.
Bro, what kind of big brain IQ plays? Did he succeed?
No. Judging from how he reacted after the event, the results came as a surprise. Maybe he failed to consider the possibility that Cersei's would make a similar decision. The manuscripts detailing all the alchemical formulae have been taken away. His research is still ongoing.
Could he have taken them for other purposes?
Like what? There's only one Titan left in the world now.
Which one?
No. No way.
To conceive an entity of perfection, one must first understand the principles of creation. If ANAXA is in Akuma now, then that means... Oh.
He's after Kefali.
Bro, this freaking guy.
Sir, this sky above us, it's not real, is it?
Of course not. This is just an image from a projection device used for educational purposes. A simple trick. The day-night cycle has been lost to this world. So that students like you may still learn about the night sky, astronomers have harnessed the Titan's miraculous power to manipulate the light, projecting the nights of the past here for you. Much like how the sky above the Holy City is also illuminated by Kefali's dawn device.
So, the skies of Akuma are fake too.
You mustn't conclude that, ANAXA. You should know that.
Yeah, it sounds similar to a
child
Genshin art.
would expose a trick and be proud of it. Often people know more than they let on. They simply choose to feign ignorance because they have no other choice.
Then they're just deluding themselves. People believe in Kefali's tale of Genesis, accepting wholesale whatever the priests preach. But we're different. We've already walked out of the firelit cave of ignorance. We have already realized that we live in a world where Titans make the rules. Even when we look at the sky, we're only seeing what they allow us to see. Rather than gazing at this mockery of a night sky fabricated by them for the rest of my life, why shouldn't I be the one to take control of the projection device instead?
So much time has passed since you sowed the seeds of doubt in my heart, child. Many a night, I find myself penning down all my theories and wild ideas, only to burn them to ashes when I open my eyes in the day.
Why? Because we'll face death by burning if word gets out?
As a sage of the Venerationists, my soul has already become inextricably linked to the great tree. Every word I say and every move I make is certain to influence every leaf, every branch, even the tree itself. But above all else, my days are numbered. Instinctively, I have my doubts about the golden blood and the human soul, yet I have no means of verifying them. The golden blood in my veins is woefully thin, and I am loath to waste what little time I have left obsessing over a hypothesis that cannot even be proven in the first place.
But I can, sir. I can do it for us. The time is right. Give me all that I need, and I shall accomplish this grand feat on your behalf.
You're right. I shall do just that. In the next meeting of the sages, I will spare no efforts fighting for the rights you deserve. Go. Establish your own school of thought. Find out what we are. Become the one who conquers the ultimate truths of the world.
Damn.
Child of humanity. You didn't go to such lengths for an audience with Kefali. Just ask him a few questions.
Nope, he has his own thing going on here.
So, you figured it out. If I were as foolish as a Dromus, perhaps I'd throw myself down and prostrate before their greatness, begging for the gods' prophetic wisdom. Well, sorry to disappoint, but I'm no Dromus. Alas, I am a human, standing tall on 2 feet, possessing both intellect and pride.
Before such power, does it make any difference whether you're a human or a Dromus?
I'm sure you're familiar with the story of the Styxians. When the raging waves threatened to swallow them, they didn't just give up and become sitting ducks. No. They constructed a dam that kept the roaring tide at bay, chaining down the mad Fagusa. They call me a blasphemer, Circes. But that doesn't mean I deny the existence of gods. It's just, as I see it, Titans are simply a force that mankind has yet to find a way to tame.
No.
Oh? If power that rivals the Titans is what you crave, why not conform to the prophecy and brave the trial?
Why stop at harnessing the power of the Titans when I can do so much more?
Become a god.
The source of life is what I wish to grasp, to understand what makes up the soul, and to learn what we really are. Thanks to you, I've had the chance to personally verify, in more ways than one, that the soul indeed ceases to exist in death. But where there is death, there is life. And where there is an end, there must also be a beginning.
Uh-huh.
How then is a soul born? That was the only unknown variable left in my calculations.
And by the sound of it, you have already formed a conjecture.
No, I have already drawn a conclusion. In my journey unto death just now, I finally saw the answer with my own eyes.
Professor ANAXA.
Oh, Cass is trapped now.
I'm here. His life hangs by a thread. I must ask you to refrain from taking any unnecessary steps.
Of course. I'll bring this to a conclusive end, and give you the answer you so desire. However, in accordance with the principle of equivalent exchange, I must also demand from you what I need.
Hey, what you trying to do?
As you wish.
Don't you care to know what the price might be?
It's a matter of uncovering the truth about the Death Titan and his survival. This may be the only time I can ever save someone's life.
Yes, no.
There is no need for me to think twice.
I see. In that case, let the show begin.
Indulge me. Am I correct to say that you intend to prove Thanatos' whereabouts and prove the nature of our existence now?
Before I begin, I must confess I had been stuck in a cognitive trap all this time. As unrelated as these two propositions may seem at first glance, they are in fact logical equivalents. They are merely two different ways of telling us about what the soul is at its core. The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier. The answer was hidden in my journey unto death.
ANAXA, you were in the Netherrealm?
Shadow Realm.
Yes, I am but a living dead man now.
He's like
But
us,
that's
for
not
real, for real.
important. What truly matters is, I overheard a conversation between heroes. That's not all. Remember how I said you were a part of that conversation too, Circes?
And I've told you that I have no recollection of such an event. That was likely just an illusion conjured up by the mind of a dying man.
Oh.
Of course you would remember. Because that wasn't you. That was Calypso, one of the 7 sages of the Grove.
Calypso?
Huh? Oh, that's the name I made up on a whim when speaking to this girl. How do you know of it? And surely you jest. Don't you think I, of all people, would know if that were the name of one of the 7 sages under the shade of my tree? Don't you claim to know the Grove's past like the back of your hand?
It seems you've lost even the memories seared into your soul. Use your head, Circes. Since all of this took place in the realm of the dead, it stands to reason their likenesses are of souls from the past. The living cannot step foot into that world, so who could they be? Think about Calypso. Why does she share your likeness, yet you have no idea who she is? The answer is evident, is it not? Those fallen heroes are the mortal incarnations of the Titans before their ascensions to godhood. The gods aren't master creators born out of thin air, and they are no different from humans, because they all evolved from one.
Fallen heroes are mortal incarnations of the Titans before their ascension to godhood. Ah.
Does this answer disappoint you?
Yes, because you've answered nothing. If I truly was once human, as you claim, then where do the children of humanity come from?
Even on the off chance that you speak the truth, this brings us no closer to grasping Thanatos' whereabouts. How are we to find them?
I knew you would say that, but it matters not. I know what I'm doing. Actually, why don't we have this supreme being standing before us tell us everything?
You can revive a Titan?
Humans cannot return from the dead. neither can gods. But all we need to do is look at this from a different perspective, and the problem will resolve itself. The solution is simple. Just like what you did to me. If I'm reborn as Kefali, I can rebuild the world and all within it as they once did.
Just a guy.
Simple.
Gonna become a god. In the meantime,
I have news from Hyacinth and Dunhung. ANAXA might be trying to do something with Kefali's divine body.
Kefali? But what could ANAXA want? Is the Council of Elders going to sit around and let such a sacrilegious act unfold?
That is not possible. He is indeed the great performer, capable of fooling anyone and everyone with his tricks.
I'm sorry.
No need for guilt, for this is good news to us. The Council of Elders has found themselves a traitorous ally. ANAXA's ambitious desires will be something we can exploit. What we should be doing now is to keep our eyes peeled for whichever trickery Kindness is up to, and react accordingly to thwart her plans. Being Akima's political center, the Demigod Council holds just as much significance as the Vortex of Genesis. Someday, after my duty is over, this site will take the place of the battlefield where you hunt gods. Become the next challenge you ought to overcome. Till then, it's best to get used to this place as soon as possible.
We'll be waiting here for the good news. Come find us if you need anything. Waiting for good news. Good luck, Aggie.
Preposterous! The Christos only have their standing because of the Council of Elders. How dare they trample over it?
Wow, these people are shooting daggers with their eyes.
It's been a while.
Hey! Oh, hello, Oleg of Amphorius. Oleg of Amphorius, damn. We really just denounced it like that. But we've never met. Hello, Oleg.
What is that supposed to mean? Is this really the sort of person that the young lord praised as a ferocious warrior?
You bet.
It has indeed been some time, Lord Krateros. What brings you here in such haste?
Shh, keep it down. Be more vigilant. See those duplicitous dogs over there? They do the dirty work for Kindness. I've already ordered my people to hold them back, but we should still lay low. Unless you're itching for a bloody fight to get a workout in.
My bad. So, did something happen?
Did you hear thunderclaps last night?
It would be hard not to notice thunderclaps in broad daylight. Oh, I'm a heavy sleeper? Hooray, it's Acheron. Someone's coming to save us. Oh my gosh, Acheron.
Hacker? What?
He's been through a lot lately. Please pardon him. Can you
sorry.
tell us more about these thunderclaps?
Thunderclaps are beacon signals of strife. They are a message from the young lord. He threw a spear bearing several words at Akama.
Watch out. The Flame Reaver is back.
Oh, shit.
I guessed as much. We didn't actually kill them.
Oh my gosh, and we have freaking like Cersei's and Kefli and Cass all in one area, and Aggie.
I figured this is something you would want to know. We Kremnoans never back down from a fight. So if you plan to take that thing down in a battle...
You have my gratitude.
My bad. We plan to battle. Reach out to me anytime, yeah.
I will let Aglaya know about this right away.
Remind her to be on her toes while you're at it. That vicious kindness has been unusually active lately. Those lackeys she keeps undercover have been going in and out of the city a lot more frequently these days. Some even seem to be getting Kremnoans to defect to the Council.
Shut down! Come back when y'all not NPCs.
That's...
Looks like you can see it for yourself.
We should get back. Thank you for the intel, Lord Krateros.
Oh yes, back to me. Alright, I think this is gonna be the perfect spot to call it a part 1. We've gone through a lot of, you know, dipping our toes into the storyline. There's a lot of plot lines that are converging now, mostly focused on ANAXA. And, you know, I'm still dead. I guess we'll figure that out eventually down the line. But yeah, so far it's a good spot to call it in. How long are we in? 3 hours in? Minus, like, I don't know how long that lag took with cast, but hopefully it wasn't too long. But anyways, yeah, that'll be it for part 1 for now, the Trailblaze story. It's hopefully a good part. So far, so good, so good. So yeah, that'll be it for now. Leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified for any future uploads or streams. And it is technically Mother's Day as the time I'm ending stream here. So happy Mother's Day, everyone. Hopefully y'all have a good day, celebrate greeting your, you know, your family members and whatnot. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. So see ya next time. Have a good night. TheDomotaku is out.
ありがとうございます。責任を負う者について話したことがありましたね。あの時の私には分かりませんでしたが、今なら理解できます。大人としての責任と義務、そしてその延長線上にあったあなたの選択、それが意味する心映えも。ですから先生、私が信じられる大人であるあなたになら、このねじれて歪んだ先の終着点とはまた別の結果を、そこへつながる選択肢はきっと見つかるはずです。
That is a summary of our lives, encapsulating everything about us in these moments. Proof of our shared path. Within them, we glimpse our own essence, and thus, we truly exist. Just like everyone in this story. Hurtling onwards along the path of destiny with passion and courage for the things that breathe meaning into their lives. Set forth on your voyage without hesitation. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before that, on the road towards the end, there are still many things that we can do. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. This is the meaning of journey.